Dr. Ivan Van Sertima is a literary critic, linguist, anthropologist, and writer who set the world on fire with his analysis about the origins of the Olmecs of Central America.
Hello, I'm Tornes, your African history guru. This month, in collaboration with the Urban Experience, the Zone of Comfort Life Balance Center is proud to present another great African moment in the history of our globe. Now let's get into this.
Van Sertima was born on January 26, 1935 in Kitty Village, Guyana. After completing high school, he worked as a press and broadcasting officer for Guyana Informational Services. Before stepping foot on American soil, Van Sertima began publishing his works. In 1967, he published a dictionary of Swahili legal terms. In the late 1960s, Van Sertima did weekly broadcasts to Africa and the Caribbean as a journalist. After leaving his home country, Van Sertima attended the School of Oriental and African Studies at the University of London. He graduated in 1969 as an honor student with a Bachelor's of Arts in African Languages and Literature. In 1970, Van Sertima began his graduate work at Rutgers University. While earning his graduate degree, he published his most famous work, They Came Before Columbus, in 1976. The book introduced his argument that people of African origin came to the Central and South America long before Christopher Columbus arrived in 1492. The book achieved widespread attention in the African American community and gave a different insight into African history. This book asserted that the Olmecs of southern Mexico, who have long been believed to be native Indians, were actually an elite group of Black African explorers who brought the science of math, astronomy, medicine, written literature, and pyramid construction to the local Indian tribes of Mesoamerica. He was known for doing brilliant and extensive commentaries and lectures on the giant Olmec stone heads that were discovered. Most notable, the one that the Mexican excavators named El Negro for its undeniable African features. In 1977, Van Sertima received his master's degree and became an associate professor of African Studies at Rutgers in 1979. In the same year, he founded the Journal of African Civilizations, editing and publishing the journal for decades. The Journal of African Civilizations helped transform how African history was viewed and taught. Its articles described early African advances in agriculture, mathematics, arts, engineering, architecture, writing, medicine, astronomy, and navigation. Van Sertima also discussed many of these topics in his several published books, including Blacks in Science, Ancient and Modern, Black Women in Antiquity, The African Presence in Early Asia, Great Black Leaders, Ancient and Modern, and in Egypt, The Child of Africa. His research also discussed the early African civilizations which disappeared from history. This has been sponsored by the Empress L Collection, Latagna's Lasan Body Butter, the only skin moisturizer that makes you want to reach up and kiss the sun. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.